Samsung's latest foldable smartphones, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 as well as the Z Fold 3 are finally here. Not only are they more durable than their respective predecessors, they are also water resistant now, and in the case of the Z Fold 3, it is also Samsung's first ever smartphone with an under-display camera. The best part is, both of these phones are also slightly more affordable than their predecessors, so let's talk about these two phones right now. Out of these two new foldable phones, my personal favorite is the Z Flip 3, so let's start with that one first. One of the biggest differences with the Z Flip 3 is its larger cover screen. Compared to the smaller 1.1-inch display found on its predecessor, the new cover screen on this phone has been upsized to a 1.9-inch 512 by 260 Super AMOLED panel. With more screen real estate, it can show more detailed notifications and widgets. In fact, you can even use the bigger cover screen to frame your selfie shots with the rear cameras without opening the phone. Speaking of which, when you open up the Galaxy Z Flip 3, you'll be greeted by the same 6.7-inch 1080p Dynamic AMOLED 2X Infinity Flex display, but the refresh rate has been increased to 120Hz. Samsung also mentioned that the protective layer of the foldable glass screen is now 80% more durable. While we're on the topic of durability, it's worth mentioning that the Z Flip 3 is now IPX8 water resistant. Its metal frame and hinge is made out of armor aluminium too, which is said to make the foldable phone 10% more durable. Samsung added that the armor aluminium is the strongest material ever used on a smartphone. Other specifications of the Z Flip 3 include a Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 chipset, 8GB of RAM, 128GB or 256GB of internal storage, a dual camera system made out of a 12MP primary and a 12MP ultra-wide-angle lens, a 10MP selfie camera, as well as a 3300mAh battery. Now let's move on to the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. As mentioned, the biggest addition to this foldable phone is the new 4MP under-display camera or UDC. Thanks to this, the Z Fold 3's primary Dynamic AMOLED 2X screen, now with a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, has no hole punch cutout at all for the selfie camera. It remains to be seen how visible the camera would be, but based on renders and recordings of the phone, it does seem to be quite well hidden. Aside from that, the Z Fold 3 now supports the S Pen as well. Two versions of the S Pen work with the foldable phone. The larger S Pen Pro with Bluetooth support. This lets you perform air action gestures, and a more basic but lighter S Pen Fold Edition without Bluetooth. Just like the Z Flip 3, the Galaxy Z Fold 3 is now more durable than ever. It is IP68 water resistant, the protective film layer of the primary screen has a redesigned layer structure which is 80% more durable, and the metal frame and hinge of the foldable phone is 10% more durable thanks to the use of the new armor aluminium material. While the cover screen of the Z Fold 3 is still a 6.2-inch display, it is now a Dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a faster 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. Powering this phone, on the other hand, is none other than Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 flagship chipset. Rounding out the specifications of the Z Fold 3 include 12GB of RAM, 256GB or 512GB of internal storage, a triple camera system, which is made out of a 12MP primary plus 12MP ultra-wide-angle and 12MP telephoto shooter, a 10MP cover camera, a 4400mAh battery, along with a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. Okay, let's talk about the pricing of these two phones. As mentioned, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 is more affordable than the original Z Flip at launch. For the US market, this foldable phone retails from only $999, which comes out to about 4,235 ringgit. The Z Fold 3, on the other hand, retails from $1,799, which is actually $200 less than what its predecessor went for at launch. Malaysian pricing and availability of these two phones have not been revealed yet, but we do expect Samsung Malaysia to reveal these details very soon. And there you have it, the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 and Galaxy Z Fold 3. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and always stay tuned for more good stuff to come here on this channel and nextshift.com.